Hi, welcome to Dow's Homestead. Today I'm going to be planting some celery next to the celery. And it's real simple. You put your holes in 1/4 to 1/2 inch deep, which some of these are a little deeper than that. And you want to pack them down good so that the seed has good contact with the dirt. And the easiest way I know of to do this is to have a little bit of water, have a pencil, have a little cup of water, and have your seeds, okay? And you dip your pencil in your water and you pick up seeds. See that? And then you just place the seeds in the hole. Make sure they come off with the tip of the pencil. There's a difference in color between the seeds and the dirt, so you can kind of tell. It doesn't take a whole lot. I still see a seed on there. Alright, close enough. And if you pick up a couple of seeds, that's okay because you'll need to thin them out anyway. So just dip, pick them up, and put them in a hole. It's easy peasy. And then when you're done putting them in, put a couple extra right there, just cover it up and tap it lightly, very lightly. You don't have to tap it hard or anything, just cover it up. The ideal situation is to put them like 10 inches apart, which I'm not worried about it because, like I said, I'll be transplanting them and thinning them, so no big deal there. But there's another way of doing it without the holes. So if I cover these holes up here, you can do it by sprinkling the seeds down, hopefully in a line, which I kind of got a whole bunch in one spot. And then you just kind of scratch it in. So you just kind of scratch them in, kind of like that. And that would be the 1/4 of an inch deep instead of the 1/2 inch. And they'll be thicker because naturally you end up with more of them in there. So, easy peasy, right? Now, I put wood ash down before I did this and mixed it in good. And celery likes a vegetable, all-purpose vegetable fertilizer. Wood ash, little lime to sweeten the soil, and it should do really good. It takes, I think it's 40 to 50 days before harvest. And to blanch the stems, you bury them in the dirt. You kind of pile the dirt up around the plant, and that will blanch the stems, so you don't have to wrap them and all that stuff. Just use the dirt. Kind of like leeks. So that's about it for the celery. That's easy enough, right? And the rest of your water can just go on there and water them in. Keep it moist for the first 7 days or until you see them popping up. Then you can water them about once a week or a little more if you have a lot high heat and dry climate. You'll want to do it more often. Any questions? All right, we're good. So I'm going to walk you out and show you the hibiscus. This is where I planted.
Look, Ginger came home.
Yeah, hi, Ginger. That's Ginger. Hi. Hi. She's been gone for what? 2 months? 3 months?
3 months.
Yeah.
Long time.
And she came home. She's skinny as can be. This is Hilton Head cabbage and cauliflower. Pink cauliflower and
Show your
white
cool
cauliflower.
signs.
Yeah, I got some cool signs.
Here, I'll get an empty one.
And I got some signs down there for the potatoes and the purple noodle beans that I planted. And this is the signs. And I found them at St. Vincent's de Paul for 99 cents a piece. They're little chalkboards. So they make a nice addition. Keeps it nice and clean looking. This is a ginkgo biloba tree that I have not planted because I don't know if it's male or female. And if it's female, it'll have really nasty smelling fruit that smell like a dead carcass. So if that's the case, I'll plant it way out back. But groundhog damage. See the beans? See where he got in here and ate my beans? Snipped them off. That rascal. He ate a lot of my beans. But I have plenty coming up, and I planted a few more, so they'll be okay. So let me take you over here and show you the hibiscus. These are getting ready to open. Oh, there's some kind of, it's a Japanese beetle. Yeah. There's Japanese beetles on them.
Yeah.
That's a first. I've never seen that.
They were on them last year.
These are white ones here. And some pink ones have been blooming here. They're huge. I mean, they're really big. Another pink one back here. We started these from seeds. When I went down to, what was the name of that town? Withamsburg or something like that, to pick up a motorhome, the guy had hibiscus everywhere. And they had just bloomed out and had gone to seed. And we asked him, can we harvest some seeds? And he said, sure, help yourself, knock yourself out. So we did. We brought them home, kept them in the refrigerator for probably 6 months or 8 months. And finally, I got them out here and stuck them in some starter pots. And they started coming up. So we ended up with free hibiscus, which was really cool. Now I want to show you these noodle beans. I thought I was out of the purple noodle beans. I had harvested some last year, and I saved some of the seeds. And I guess I just threw them in with the green oriental noodle beans, and here they are, growing right along with them. And when you cook them, they turn green, so you're not eating purple beans and thinking, oh, things are weird. It all comes out normal. The groundhog will not walk on lime. So I put lime in the paths. And I also put lime around my pepper plants on the ground. And just basically everywhere I thought needed some lime, I threw lime. And hopefully he won't mess with the stuff. These are little zucchinis coming up here. Same there. Different variety. And these need some nitrogen. And they have to do that. I've got blood meal, so. But they're coming up. And they're looking okay. And hopefully we'll be past the squash bug problem, because the squash bug took those plants out. And I need to pull those out and dispose of them. The groundhog ate these cucumbers, and that was my pretty cucumber, and he ate it. So there's lime on the ground there, lime on the other side, trying to keep him away from it, and hopefully he'll go away. Over here I've replanted cucumbers. They're coming up and they're looking good. I've had them here before and they did good. I put lime down around these beans because he started eating on these beans. Rascal. See where he's eating the leaves off of that? It's just, and he's topped those. Ornery. So rather than get the 22 out and blast him, hopefully the lime will chase him away. I can hope. Carrots are doing fine. Strawberries need weeded really badly. Asparagus is down there, it's doing fine. Way over there by the greenhouse is rhubarb. So that's about all I have to show you. Got some tomatoes getting ready to ripen up down here. And some tomato plants over here growing. Got some pepper plants, putting on peppers. They're doing okay. This one's doing good. It's getting a tomato up there. It's got some blooms up there. Another tomato down here. And more pepper plants on the other side. But yeah. That's about all I have to tell you. We did put some netting around the beans to keep out cats, groundhogs, whatever. I have a couple trees in here that I need to plant, and in here. But I'm really pleased with how the greenhouse is coming out. It's looking good. I planted some potatoes just because I had some that had chitted, C-H-I-T-T-E-D. I put them in here. And I put some purple noodle beans at the end. So they'll climb up and over. We've got some strawberries in the hanging pots. And some kale in the corner. You've been bad. You're in the corner. Had to cut him back because we had to transplant him from in here to outside to back in here. And of course, the celery down there. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. These Hilton cabbages are starting to come up. Little green things. See it down there in the corner? They're pretty tiny. They'll grow up. And we put netting around this to keep the white cabbage moths out of them. The cabbage worms. The best way to do it is using tulle. This is tulle netting. It's good stuff. You can buy a bolt of it for practically nothing. So, just Google wholesale tulle netting and you'll find it. But I love my little signs. I think they look really cute. And over here I hung up my soil blockers. One of these days I'll get around to doing a video on that. Probably be spring when I do it. But that's it for now. Be sure to watch the giveaway video. And let's try to get me up to over 1,000, folks. I'm still not monetized. And I know I have crappy videos, but hey, I'm doing my best. And I'll get better eventually. It's bound to happen, right? Practice makes perfect. So, watch the seed giveaway, the giveaway video from the other day, and make a comment, share, like, and be sure to comment. That's how you enter. But you need to share it, and you need to like it. Or if you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. I don't care. I understand. So, that's it for now. Let's just try to get me over 1,000, because I really would like to be able to put more time and effort into this. And if I was monetized, I think I would put more time and effort into it. So, I'm doing my best right now with me being on chemo. It's kind of difficult. Doctor's office visits and all that neat stuff. You know, it kind of gets in the way. But, that's life, right? Take the good with the bad. And for now, the chemo's not bad. They have me on Brukinsa, which is a BTK inhibitor. It actually kills the B cells. You have B cells and T cells, and then you have your neutrophils or natural killer cells. And this stuff kills the B cells, which my cancer is a B cell cancer. And the knot that was in my cheek, right in my laugh line, inside the cheek, has just disappeared. And I had some nodes in my chest, around my lungs, at the top part of my lungs, which there's no way you can biopsy that unless you crack some ribs, and that's not happening. So hopefully those are going down too. But I'll be on this Brukinsa until, at least until I have a CAT scan and get the, get a clean bill of health. I've been here before. I've fought this before. It just wasn't in my face and in my chest. It was in my abdomen. And I was stage 4E, which it was in my bone marrow. And my bone marrow was 50% compromised. They did not think I was going to live. I had to go through extensive chemo and a bone marrow transplant. They really didn't think I was going to survive it. But I did. I kept getting up and walking, and I kept eating and making myself eat even when I didn't have an appetite. And I kept laughing and smiling and joking around. And I think that's what it takes. You have to laugh at it and live your life. You can't just curl up in a ball and cry. It's not going to do you any good at all. Fight, 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 right? So keep your chin up, keep a smile on your face, watch YouTube, share my videos, like my videos, comment on my videos, let me know what you want to see. I'll be dehydrating later on if I have a harvest after this groundhog wiped me out. I did some zucchini last week. I just sliced the zucchini into circles. Yeah, I didn't peel it or anything. I just sliced it into circles. And they were probably 1/8 of an inch thick. And laid them on the tray, sprinkled some Parmesan cheese on them, and dehydrated them at 125 for about 36 hours until they were crispy, and put them in bags, and we have great chips. They're zucchini chips with cheese, and they are really delicious. So don't be afraid to experiment. Try some things, and instead of buying a bag of Lay's potato chips like I do, make yourself some treats and enjoy. So I'll talk to you all later. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good morning. And if you have anything that you'd like to see, be sure to comment. I read the comments. At this point in time, there's not that many that I can't read them, so it makes it to your benefit. So, enjoy. Bye-bye.